Hi, thanks for using my court coach. I'm Sarah and I'll be your instructor today as we talk about the deposition subpoena for personal appearance, also known as Form SUBP-015. As with all our court forms, you want to fill in your identifying case information at the top. This is a form that you would use if you want to secure a person's appearance at a deposition. So below, you're going to list the name, address, and telephone number if known of the deponent. Then you're going to list the date, time, and address of the subpoena. Just keep in mind that if this needs to be served at least 10 days prior to the deposition, in order to have enough time to allow them to object if they want to. Below this box in 1A, if this deposition subpoena is being served on a company, you want to mark box 1A, and that tells the company that they need to designate someone to come testify on their behalf. And then in 1B, you're going to indicate how this deposition is going to be recorded, either stenographically, through the instant visual display of testimony, and or by videotape or audio tape. If it is going to be a videotape deposition, I would recommend marking 1C, and that authorizes you to possibly use this at trial at a later date. And then in item number 2, you want to, if it's not a personal deposition subpoena, if it's being served on a company, you want to give the subject matter of the testimony that you expect to take. Then you're going to fill in your name at the bottom and sign and date this form. And then it's ready to be served. Page 2 is the proof of service. As always with our proof of service, you want to have your process server be someone that is over the age of 18 and not a party to this case. Deposition subpoenas need to be served by personal service unless your deponent has agreed or authorized some other method of service. But assuming it is personal service, have your process server fill in the name of the person served, the address served, date, time, and delivery. If there were any witness fees or mileage paid, have them mark the boxes that would indicate that below. If your process server had received a fee for service, indicate that in 1F. Have the process server indicate in item 2 the date they received the subpoena for service. And then item 3, they just need to identify what kind of process server they are. If it's a family or a friend and they're not registered process server, have them mark item 3A. If it's a California sheriff or marshal, they would mark box 3B. If they are a registered process server, they're probably filling out this form for you, but they would mark 3C, or if it's an employee of a registered process server, then 3D. If it's an attorney, they would mark 3E. If it's a professional photocopy service, 3F. And then if it's a government employee that's authorized to serve this under their employee duties, 3G. And then the process server just need to fill in their name, address, telephone number, and if applicable, county of registration and number. Have them sign and date this at the bottom. If they're a California sheriff or marshal, they would sign and date on the right-hand side. And this subpoena is ready to be served. I hope you found this helpful. Good luck.